JKB back with another video review. Today on the show I'm doing Hyrule Warriors Legends review. Holy shit, that's a mouthful. You know, this is kind of like, okay, thank you to Nintendo for sending this over, but, my show's not for kids essentially. It's for teenagers and adults, and I'd hate to do this, but Hyrule Warriors Legends, fucking mouthful, is essentially a double dip. Let's be honest here. It's a double dip. It's like that weird person, male, female person that stays on the streets at night and they're like, hey, you want to come touch me again? Huh? $30, $40, come on, touch me. And you gotta ask yourself, are you into it enough to go out there and touch it again? Well, I reviewed Hyrule Warriors Legends for the Wii U. Link in the underbar to that. Sorry for being so unprofessional in this. Nintendo's never sending me anything again. I just decided to do pros and cons for this game because a lot of people just want to know the key juicy parts, the blood that comes out of the steak. They want that, and yeah, give it to me. So I'm gonna go through the cons, then the pros, and give you an overall sort of, should you buy it or not? Should you double dip? Hey, should you touch me again? Let's do this. So cons. Okay, we all know Linkle was introduced as a side character in this game, and what can you really say about this? It's a female Link, but she does have some pros. But in this, you do get a side story for Linkle's character, and I have to be honest, it's a little bit weak. I mean, it's not Legend of Zelda worthy, you should say. I guess I could say that. It's one of those things that it is a little bit tacked on, and you kind of get the sense that it was just simply written in there, and somebody at the office just had this idea to, like, let's introduce a female character and let's call her Linkle. Yeah, okay, and let's just make her the mirror image of Link. But I'll get into the pros in a second about her. Another one of the cons has to be the horrible frame rate on the old 3DS. If you don't have a 3DS XL new, I mean the brand new one called the new 3DS. Are you confused? I'm confused. The new 3DS XL, which Nintendo also sent me for review. Thank you, Nintendo. I touch it a lot. Holy crap, the frame rate is really horrible on the old 3DS systems. And I have to say right now, don't go out there and buy it if you have one of those. I'll get to what if you should or not, but the animations in the game are also cut down from the main version. And I mean, I put that in the cons, but that's not necessarily a con. That's something that is to be expected. But if you're the type of person that really, I don't know, is into the Dynasty Warrior franchise and likes looking at those special moves and how spectacular they are on screen, then the Wii U version is really for you. And honestly, the last con really is playing in 3D does cause the frame rate to drop quite a bit. Here and there. It depends what you're doing on screen, especially when you're throwing a shit ton of bombs at, a ton of enemies on screen. It really drops down. So the main con here is that this should have been an exclusive for the new 3DS XL, and I feel really bad for the people who have the old 3DS and they're buying this game. That's a big disappointment. But let's get into the pros really quickly here, and there's a lot of them. It comes with a download code for a cool theme for your 3DS, so every time you open and close it, it sounds like you're opening up a chest box out of Legend of Zelda, so that's really cool. I personally like this cell shading look. I think it works really well. If you have a 3DS and you have Smash Brothers for this, you already know what the design looks like. It just kind of introduces a little bit more of a black line around the characters. I have to also say that this is another pro. The game really was kind of designed to be a pick up and play and put down quickly, like do one massive level and then that's it. This is designed for portable play from the ground up. So, I mean, when you're playing the Wii U version, I always thought this would be amazing on portable, and I have to say it is. To be able to get on the bus, play one level, get off the bus, close your system, not have to worry about the giant battle that's happening anymore, and just open it up when you get home, that's awesome. It runs fucking amazingly on the 3DS, the new 3DS XL. So confusing, isn't it? The new one. Holy shit, frame rate dips a little bit again with the 3D turned on, but other than that, there's a ton of enemies on screen and you'll have a blast going through the game. The new levels are only on 3DS, so if you are a huge fan of the Wii U version, you're not going to get those levels as a download code. But you do get a download code for the new characters for the Wii U version. Or you can wait and just buy them separately as a DLC for the Wii U version. But if you're a huge fan of Hyrule Warriors for Wii U, I mean, if you play it and you love it and you're obsessed with it, then maybe this is a purchase for you because it comes with that download code. Linkle has dual crossbows, which is a character, again, she's a female version of Link, but she plays totally differently. She doesn't have a sword, she has dual crossbows, and some of her special moves in this game are amazing. And then to transfer her over to the Wii U version, she plays like a badass. Last but not least, I have to say the characters that are introduced in here, like Wind Waker characters such as Toon Link, Tetra, these characters bring a new sort of, I don't know, mode to the game because they play a little differently and they have different animations and special moves. You also have Skull Kid from Majora's Mask in here. These characters that you've basically grown up and loved over the years playing Legend of Zelda. It's really cool, I have to be honest, to take these characters and put them into this style of game. So overall, I have to say that the game is unbelievable for the new 3DS XL. If you have the old one, I feel really bad for you. I have to say this, if you don't own a Wii U, but you have the new 3DS XL, this game is a freaking must own. You have to pick it up right away. And I'm just saying that simply because you have such a blast going through rows and rows and rows of enemies with the special moves, the new characters, a couple new missions here and there, a little bit of a new story. But overall, I give it an 8 out of 10 for the new 3DS XL. If you had to play this on the old one, it's like a 4 out of 10, and that's sad, Nintendo. Why would you not make this an exclusive and confuse people that actually have the old one? I feel really bad for those people. Thank you so much for tuning in here. I do apologize for not doing my standard format of review, but I can't capture 3DS footage, and I've been playing this for the last week or so. So thank you to Nintendo, and thank you guys for tuning in. This is a must-own if you have the new 3DS XL. Thank you so much. Yeah, I double dipped, and I'll double dip again. Yeah, I do want to touch you again. Thank you so much. No wonder I'm single. I need to grow up. I love you all. Sexually.